Hey Al, one of the more interesting aspects of reverse speech that's been discovered and gone into lately is the matter of possession. David Oates, the founder and discoverer of reverse speech, has a very interesting reversal that I won't get into in this video. That will be for a later video. But for this video, I'm going to get into the Clif podcast called The Ontology. This is on substack.com. And basically, what he's getting into is the what is possession exactly. He'll get into how he thinks it's really a parasitic persona, sometimes called a parasitic consciousness, but he thinks that's the incorrect term, and he thinks the correct term is parasitic persona. So I've got three reversals for you from him talking about that, and I've also got some bonus reversals at the end that show how easy it is to find a false reversal that comes up constantly and isn't a real reversal. Here we go. Enjoy.
And the space aliens understand, some of them, that they're in an ontology. Now, I do not believe that that's the case with the Elohim. The Elohim may have hints of that. They may understand little bits of this, right? But I don't believe they have a comprehensive understanding of the idea of the ontology, souls, and all of that. Anyway, so the nature of our reality being an ontology, it's easier to conceive of the idea of consciousness in other forms. Okay, so for the innate sense, So there's this thing called parasitic consciousness. If you lower the resonant level of the Schumann resonance in a person's mind, if you disconnect, or body, if you disconnect their ability to get connected to the Schumann resonance, you can get this thing where the electricity of the mind or the brain is slightly disturbed, and a parasitic consciousness arises, and it's just there, right? It doesn't try and take over. It doesn't know anything. It's just singeth, you know what? Singeth, you know what? Singeth, you know what? Singeth, you know what?
Okay, so it's time for a look behind the curtain into what are the pitfalls that reverse speech analysts sometimes fall into. A while back on the Jeff Rentz broadcast, David Oates shared with the audience the existence of something called constants. These are phrases that when you speak forward will always elicit the same things that sound like reversals backwards, only they're not reversals unless certain criteria are met. You'd have to take the classes to find that out. But basically, what I'm going to point out is how easy it is for inexperienced analysts or amateurs approaching the subject to think they've found a real reversal, but it's not. These are all what David Oates would call constants, and some of them are littered with some listening mistakes as well. So what they are phrases that sound like something that an amateur might stumble into if they thought it was a real reversal. So in sort of pointing out these pitfalls, what I'm pointing out are not just things that perfectly mimic real reversals, but things that almost mimic real reversals as well. Here we go. Here are a few examples.
For the ontology to put the little tchotchkes and stuff it wants, the information it wants you to find, it's no one to shame of me, it's no one to shame of me, it's no one to shame of me, it's no. It's easy for the ontology to put the little tchotchkes and stuff it wants, the information it wants you to find, into that creation as it is occurring. Neither feces, thinking of reality in Elohim,